You can drop it in the description box.
Mommy, only you can type in the description box.
Where did this one?
Welcome.
My name is Jumoke and welcome to my channel. If you're already a subscriber, you're welcome, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly join the family and let's do this together. Today's video is focused on me answering some of the questions I received from youth and some of my colleagues. My daughter would be asking the questions. Kindly subscribe to her channel. You will find her link in the description box. Let's go.
Okay, are you married?
Actually, this came up multiple times. No, I'm not married.
She's happily single. What has been the most teachable moment in your life?
Okay, I would say when I lost my dad, that was 1990. It made me realize all the things he wanted to teach us, and youthful exuberance didn't allow us to pay attention to him. So his death brought those things up, and that has played, or is still playing, a significant role in my life, even as today. I learned from him the act of selflessness, diligence, giving, kindness. So I would say his death taught me so much than when he was alive, and it's one of the things when I have opportunity to talk to parents, to let their lives minister or speak to their children. And when I have opportunity to talk to the youth, I also let them know that paying attention to what your parents are telling you is significant, because if you listen, it would help you. If you don't, then you may regret. So I would say the death of my father.
Okay. What's your advice to university students concerning relationships? Aside the usual focus on your books, focus on your we want to do it, we want boyfriend.
Okay. I know when you're at university, your hormones are all over the place, which is okay. SHS, as I'm realizing that the youth are going into relationship way earlier than we did. But I am also quick to let you know that as a youth, when you're in university, that is the period for you to be selfish about yourself, in growing, spending time on yourself, not only what you learn on campus, but spending time learning about yourself. This emotional intelligence, most of the time people define it or look at it from the angle of dealing with someone else. But when you pick emotional intelligence and you focus on yourself with the goal of becoming a better person of yourself, because you're actually competing against yourself, not someone else, then you are equipped for the future. When you start working, your time will never be enough for you. If you're a woman, you get married, you start giving birth. So when you are in uni, spend time on yourself, grow. Marriage is there. It will always be there. Relationship will always be there. Sex will always be there. You know, sometimes you wake up and you don't feel like going for lectures, but you still struggle and you go for lectures. The same way, the fact that your hormones are all over the place, you want to be with someone to hold you, to hug you. You also want to have opportunity to exchange text messages or gifts. That doesn't mean you should give in to them. But if you spend time on yourself, you will know when to do it. You will know your self-worth, and you won't make mistakes. Sometimes the going into early relationship actually marks you for your future relationship, because you are still growing, and so you will have different meaning altogether, especially the telenovelas and all that. will make you think of relationship in a different way to how it is in reality. So I will say that be selfish, concentrate on yourself. Can you live with yourself? Okay. If you can't live with yourself, maybe anger, you can't think, you are not creative, spend time, make use of internet. Don't just WhatsApp, Snapchat, Telegram. No, do other things. Volunteer, go for internship, do things that would make you a balanced person. And then if a relationship comes along, you can go into it.
What is your motivation?
Okay, my motivation, the first, aside God, are my children, the two of you. You actually help me to balance, because when I'm doing things, I'm thinking, if they are here, will I still do this? What example am I giving? Because when my kids were younger, I wished that I would be their role models without telling them that I wanted to be their role models. So I knew that I had to live well. When I'm driving and people are cursing, I still focus without responding, hoping they will learn from that. And I'm happy to say that I can see that they are balanced girls. So my kids are my motivation. And results, I love achieving results. So I set goals for myself, and that motivates me to do anything that I do.
How professional are certifications?
Okay, so we have certifications. Sometimes people want me to differentiate between degrees and certifications, and I tell them they are not the same. You can have a first degree, masters and all that, and then there are specific jobs that you want certifications, such as maybe PMP for project management or something in change management. It sets you apart. So for the youth, it's better you start identifying possible certifications you will need along your degrees, so as to set you apart, to make you a professional, more knowledgeable in your area of expertise.
Last question, what is your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement will be raising my daughters. I am always grateful when I look at them, that they are better than I was at their ages. I see how selfless they are, willing to give out of the little they have. So my best or greatest achievement will be raising my daughters. Okay, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, you can leave it in the comment section, or you DM me. My handles will be in the description box. Okay, so I have my daughter here coaching me on the right words and phrases. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you.